Can you tell me a little bit about this wine?
Hi, today we have the Natale Verga Pinot Grigio, which is a white wine from northern Italy, made from 100% Pinot Gris grapes. Pinot Gris loosely translate to small gray one. The grapes actually take on kind of a pink color, and in some instances you'll even see a more of a blush color, and they last from the pink or gray colored fruit.
Interesting. So is Pinot Gris and Pinot Grigio the same thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It sure is.
Is it just a regional difference?
It's the name for Pinot Gris in Italy.
Okay. So I see it says DOC on this bottle. What does that mean?
That means Dominazione Originata Controllata,
Okay.
which basically is a guarantee that all of the grapes are coming from a very specific region in Italy, and it is made by a way of standards that was set by the government.
Okay. So is this probably stainless steel?
Definitely stainless steel.
Okay. So what kind of flavors would I be getting from this? What would I pair it with?
You're going to get really, really light flavors, especially citrus, maybe some lemon and lime flavors. And there's also going to be a nice acidic backbone to the wine.
Interesting. So what would it pair well with that acidity?
As far as pairings, lighter style foods, oysters on the half shell, shrimp cocktail I think would work well. But you could even use something like crab or crab legs for the wine.
Mm-hmm. I always hear about that theory where you pair the wine with the food from where it came from, and that sounds like that certainly holds true for this wine. It's coming from northern Italy. You pair it with the crabs and the seafood, and that seems like a good...
There's a lot of good seafood that you'll find in northern Italy for sure.
Yeah, good rule of thumb. Okay, shall we taste it?
Absolutely.
Should the nose and the palate be the same on this wine?
Maybe. It might be. I'm just getting that really faint citrusy flavors.
Yeah.
One of the neat aspects about this wine is I like to use it as a training wheels wine for people that are wanting to move away from sweet wines like Rieslings, and they're wanting to try something dry, because this wine really doesn't have any off-putting flavors or aromas. This is a natural step in the right direction of someone who wants to drink a drier wine.
How cold would you serve this? Would it be appropriate to do it fridge temp, or?
I would serve it chilled. Yeah, it could be absolutely right out of the refrigerator, or even set on the counter for 10 minutes prior to service.
Okay.
Zippy.
Very much so. Some interesting herbaceousness.
And you're getting a little herbs.
Yeah.
Herb notes in it.
Yeah, that's delightful. Is this something that you would serve more, because ours is not particularly chilled, so is this something you would serve more chilled than most wines?
Sure. As a general rule of thumb, I tell people that if they're buying a wine off the store shelf, to put it in the refrigerator for about an hour prior to service. And it will usually go down to the temperature where it would be most enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. So I know we sell a lot of this producer. What is it about this specific wine that makes it a really good value for money, and what makes it such a popular wine?
Well, this wine falls in under the $10 price point. It's just $9.96 a bottle and eligible for our 6-bottle case discount. So anytime that you can find a good tasting wine for under $10 a bottle, I usually point people in that direction, because it's a pretty easy price whether you're having it on a Friday night or a Tuesday night.
Yeah, it's a very tasty wine. Well, thank you for tasting it with me.
Thank you.